The Serbian dancing lady, a terrifying true story, or a sinister hoax? Imagine this, it's 2 a.m. You're walking home alone, the streets are empty, silent, too silent. Then out of nowhere, you hear music. Not just any music, a strange, haunting melody, like something from an old horror film. You look ahead, and there she is, a woman, dressed in a white blouse and a long red skirt. Dancing. Her movements are unnatural, her body jerks and twists in ways that don't seem human. You stand frozen watching. But then, she stops, turns her head toward you, and suddenly she pulls out a knife and starts running at you. Would you run? Or would you stand there and become the next viral horror story? The mystery begins. This is the legend of the Serbian dancing lady, an urban myth that started in Serbia but has now spread across the world. Some say she's a ghost. Some say she's a real woman under the influence of a dark ritual. And others? They say, she's something far worse. But before we jump to conclusions, let's go back to where it all began. The first sighting, a midnight nightmare. The year was 2019. A man was walking home after a late night party, probably regretting life choices, when he saw something strange. A woman dancing in the middle of the road. At first he thought, okay, weird flex, but maybe she's just having a good time? But then, he noticed something terrifying. Her movements weren't normal, they were jerky, erratic, like a puppet being controlled by invisible strings. And her face? It was blank, emotionless. The man, being the genius that he was, decided to record her instead of running away. Because, why escape a horror situation when you can get internet clout? But the moment he hit record, she stopped, turned toward him, and then she pulled out a knife and charged. Terrified, he ran for his life. The footage? It went viral. Millions of views. People around the world started asking, who is she? The second sighting, the smiling woman. Months later, another witness reported a similar sighting. This time it was a man driving past an abandoned house. As he slowed down, he noticed something moving in the shadows. A woman dancing. At first he thought, maybe she's just vibing? But then she did something that sent chills down his spine. She stopped, she turned, and then, she smiled. Not a normal smile. No, it was too wide. Too unnatural. Then, she sprinted toward his seer. He slammed the accelerator and got out of there. But when he checked his rearview mirror, she was gone. Theories? Who or what is she? Some say she's the ghost of a woman who was brutally murdered, doomed to dance forever, looking for her next victim. Others believe she's part of a secret cult performing dark rituals. And then, there's the wildest theory.